Fun game tonight in San Antonio. We've got legitimate urgency for both teams as the Bucks take on the Spurs. Let's break it down right here. Teddy Covers from WagerTalk.com with a big game breakdown right now. Looking at the WagerTalk live odds screen, we're seeing a little bit of San Antonio money this morning. Bucks now down -2, -2.5, kind of a split line right now on the WagerTalk live odds screen. Total sitting in the 234/235 range. Again, shop around for the best of the number if you have opinion on the total for this ball game. That's not where I'm going here. I'm talking about the side for the Bucks and the Spurs. Before I do that, I do want to ask you, if you like this type of analysis, if you want videos every day, hit that like button. Boom. Subscribe for more videos each and every day. Lots of guys, not just me at WagerTalk.com, have been involved doing daily videos. And of course, we appreciate the comments below. Tell me if you think I'm an idiot. Tell me you think I'm a genius, whatever you like. We appreciate the comments very, very much. I do want to give you guys a couple of promos right now. Really good promos. One, shorter term. Use promo code SPORT50 and take $50 off a 30-day NBA All Access Pass. Again, SPORT50 at checkout. NBA's running pretty good the last couple of weeks, and I'm expecting big things. I'll just leave it at that before this season is through. And of course, if I'm your guy or if any of the cappers at WagerTalk is your guy, the Super Bowl to Super Bowl All Access, $99 a month. That's an incredible deal. If you want to get on board with a long-term package, again, if you start today, you'll get more stuff for free because it's Super Bowl to Super Bowl. Check it out right now on my page, wt.buzz/TC. So the first thing we got to check with the Bucks is that injury report, all right? And what we've seen for today, Lillard's probable, Giannis is probable, Middleton is probable. Bobby Portis is out, which is a factor. A.J. Green, questionable. A.J. Green's been such a spark plug for them off the bench. And when he's out, in my mind, he's worth something to the point spread. He's questionable this evening, but Lillard, Giannis, Middleton, all expected to play. Milwaukee's coming off a pretty ugly loss. It was good for the clients and I with Portland the other night. Nonetheless, the Bucks really didn't bring it at all in the second of back-to-backs. Doc Rivers, quote, "I never thought we established any kind of defensive presence throughout the game. Our offense was awful. We didn't have the beautiful ball movement to get the next pass to the open guy in time. The ball stuck all night. We played a lot of ISO ball. We weren't good enough to get away with that. So disappointing. It's a game we could have won." That type of quote tends to be a bet on for the next game. And I remember the first meeting between these two teams, Milwaukee beating up on San Antonio at home. The Bucks' interior length gave the Spurs problems. And when you have Lopez and Giannis and Portis all in the lineup for Milwaukee, they always have two bigs on the floor, and it's difficult to get in the paint, which is something San Antonio likes to do. I remember it being a tough matchup for the Spurs. That being said, there's no Portis tonight, and we've got a San Antonio team. Look, they're 2-8 in their last 10 games. They've had we came back from France crap down the stretch against the Clippers the other night. They're a season low now, 4 games under 500. There's certainly urgency for the Spurs. Chris Paul, got to look at the film, how we can be better down the stretch. I mean, it's the story of our season. We're in every game, and then we're not. And that was a story against the Clips the other night. I mean, they led by a point with 5.5 to play. And then the Clips went on a 15-2 run ball game, which was good for the clients and I, but not good for San Antonio. And the Spurs, I'm telling you, there's legit urgency because the rodeo road trip is coming. They've got one more home game against Miami on Saturday, tomorrow, on the second of back-to-backs. And then they don't see their home court again until March. So from that standpoint, there's a lot of urgency for San Antonio. Problem is, I don't think they're the better of these two teams. Neither does Wembanyama. Quote, on the way back from our toughest point of the season, we made some efforts to get out of it, so I think we're in the right way. It's easy to forget about winning, but it's right there. We'll get back to it. San Antonio is a team whose confidence is a little bit shot right now. Milwaukee's a team whose confidence is just fine, and there's urgency. And I think even without Portis in the lineup, the matchups work better for the Bucks than they do for the Spurs. Sometimes I worry about Milwaukee against the young, fast teams, and San Antonio certainly has some of that. But bottom line for me here, road favorite or pass? I do lean pretty strongly towards Milwaukee in this one. I don't want San Antonio in the midst of their slump. Let's talk about two teams I do not trust to win ball games. Oh, and by the way, the point spread says you better win if you're going to cover. I'm going with the total tonight when it comes to the Suns and the Warriors. Big game breakdown from WagerTalk.com. Teddy covers here. Looking at the free WagerTalk live odds screen right now, I'm seeing the Suns mostly -1.5 on the road. There are -2s out there. They've taken all the early money. Golden State open pretty much -1 across the board. So it's been nothing but Phoenix money so far. Total sitting 228, 228.5 as we speak. Before I break it down, do want to let you guys know, we appreciate the likes. We appreciate the follows. We appreciate the comments very, very much. If you like free picks and detailed analysis, hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos every day. Tell me if you think I'm brilliant or an idiot on this handicap. I appreciate the comments very, very much, even when you disagree with me. And of course, the NBA's running good last couple of weeks. It's about time. It's a sport I put a lot of time and effort into. It's a sport I've got a great track record in. 190 units of profit since 2022 in the NBA. Take advantage. 30-day all access NBA pass. Take $50 off. Just use promo code SPORT50 at checkout. Again, SPORT50 at checkout for $50 off all access NBA pass for the next month. So flat out, I talked about it when I did a free play video on the Suns the other night. I'm like, I don't want Phoenix. I don't trust Phoenix. And I trust them less off a win than off a loss like the one they suffered at the T-Wolves the other night. But those are the type of losses that Phoenix is suffering. They're not anywhere near an elite team. And when Durant's pouring in 33 and Booker's pouring in 28 and you have a lead at halftime and you find a way to lose and lose by margin to the T-Wolves who aren't playing great basketball, it tells us about what's going on in Phoenix right now. This is not a trustworthy team. Mike Budenholzer's made this switch. Again, we saw Ryan Dunn's ankle injury create an opening in the starting lineup. Well, Royce O'Neal got it over Bradley Beal, and that's certainly something that has chemistry concerns. And, of course, trade rumors abound for Phoenix right now. I'm not laying this price with the Phoenix Suns, not laying any price with the Suns, even off that loss. I don't trust them. When we talk about Golden State, all right, they're coming off back-to-back solid performances. A really impressive win over Oklahoma City in their last outing. Andrew Wiggins, big win for us. They're the best team in the West, and knowing what we're capable of when we play together, when we play the right way and lock in. Hopefully this is a momentum swing for us. Just keep piling on. And look, I mean, the Warriors have been significant underachievers since that, 12-3 start to the season. They're not that good. And they're only good when a bunch of shots are falling. That being said, defensively, neither one of these teams have done anything that's kind of in the elite range. Pace-wise, I'm not talking about two teams running up and down the floor, but in a game that has some intensity like this one, all right? We saw the first two meetings this year stay under the total. Neither one got to 220. I think tonight we're much more likely to see a little bit more pace, a little bit more offensive execution. I don't trust these two defenses. I don't trust a whole lot about the Warriors and the Suns right now. And again, they've got the names, certainly, the superstar talent. These are playoff caliber teams, Golden State maybe. But when it comes to night in, night out, this is a team we want to back. Yeah, there's value on. No, I don't see that for either of these two squads right now. So we'll look at the total. We'll expect some points. I don't love the defensive intensity for either team. I don't love the rim protection for either team right now. Let's look over 228. And I'm even looking, there's 227.5 as I speak at MGM. So if you shop around, you may be able to find better number than the one I just gave you, as is the case with all these videos. That's one of the great benefits of the WagerTalk free live odds screen. You can see the numbers move in close to real time and find the best place to make your wager. So we're looking at the over in Golden State and Phoenix tonight. It's not a strong recommendation. It is an opinion to the over this evening. That's the only way I would look to play it. Thank you so much for watching WagerTalk TV. The likes, the comments, the follows make all the difference. Promo code SPORT50 is going to get you $50 off a 30-day NBA pass. Enjoy your Friday. Have a great day, and best of luck with this late night bailout special on ESPN.